So my friends, welcome to a new altcoin update video. Today we're talking about Polygon, formerly known as Matic. For those who don't know, the name has changed. It's been a few months now, but I still want to mention it again here at the beginning of the video. We're currently trading at 23 US cents, and it's been a while since I last made a video about this. I've also set a new buy zone for myself personally, possibly to do some more DCA here. If you're interested in that, feel free to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course, feel free to join the free Telegram talk and signal group. If you're up for updates, news, and signals, feel free to join. You'll find the link for that for free down in the video description. And if you're still looking for an exchange where you can also buy Polygon, just sign up with my partner exchange, BingX. The link for that is also down in the video description. There you can trade, buy spot, do staking, and much, much more. Yes, Polygon was requested in the comments. If you have any more requests, feel free to leave a comment down below so I can continue to address your wishes, or so I know which altcoins you're interested in. So Polygon, 23 US dollar cents. At the moment, we're trading here. Right now, I'm looking at the 3-day chart because it's easier for me to identify a few more support zones here now. The chart has been active a bit longer now, I would say, after it was restructured or renamed, and that's also why all the old clusters are changing. Nevertheless, for the current period, it's important, at least on the 3-day chart, that we can hold this price range between 23 US dollar cents and 21.8 US dollar cents down here. If this price range can no longer hold, then we've already lost the trend, which isn't particularly strong here anyway, or rather, there's no real trend line visible here. Still, if that level is broken, we'll have a lower low, and then it will probably head towards 19 down to 17 US dollar cents. And for me, that's currently the new smaller entry zone that has formed down here. Why? For what reason? How come? First, let's draw the FIB level from our low for this as well. Then we see, okay, the golden pocket is already in this area down here. If we take a look at the whole thing on the 4-hour time frame, we can also see that we had impulsive upward moves here, which could simply be retraced again. We have a demand zone in this golden pocket area. That's why I'm considering, or rather it's already decided, that this area down here will be my next buy-in zone. On the weekly chart, we don't really have any support because that's simply where we found our bottom. That makes it a bit more difficult for us to set a buy zone here, of course. Still, for me, this price range, 19 to 20 US dollar cents, would be where I'd look to position for a trend reversal. Otherwise, I don't have any lower support zones at the moment, simply because there aren't any more support levels here, since we don't have any historical data in this part of the chart. From a daily perspective, there would also be a retest here in this golden pocket area. Down here, there was quite a bit of consolidation, which doesn't necessarily have to be revisited. The long wick down here at 15 US cents, sure, is a bit bothersome, but it wasn't really that high in volume. That means, for now, I'm placing my hope here that if this price area at 21.8 breaks, we'll then move down towards 20, or possibly even as low as 17.5 US cents. For me, when it comes to Polygon or Matic, this would be the next entry zone for altcoins at this point. It would fit very, very well. From a daily perspective, there's also a small trend reversal pattern here, namely a possible head and shoulders chart pattern. Even though it has to be said, in the bigger picture, and a head and shoulders chart pattern is, after all, a trend reversal pattern. In the bigger picture, we are already bearish, and although we have broken through the downtrend here, there hasn't been a retest yet. That retest could also take place here, but we are still in a downward movement since we haven't formed a truly significant higher high yet, and that's where Matic currently stands as well. Anyone who still has the old charts will know that we've been in this situation for ages, so not much is really happening there. So what are my price targets then? If we get this entry down here, which I'm still hoping for, it could of course take a few more months, but for now the zone has been marked. If we do get this entry, we'll first pull our FIP from our last swing top down to our low. And then my first target would be the 53 to 55 US cent mark for now. We're not getting any lower lows anymore. That's already very, very important. That would be my provisional top. So if we get the entry down here, that would be about 160 or 150%. That's just a rough estimate for now. My targets beyond that. First, the golden pocket has to be broken through, then we can head toward the all-time high. Well, not the all-time high, but up to our interim top here at 77 US cents. And then the next zones would be up here at 114 to about 130, and if we overshoot at 177. But those are forecasts that we simply can't make seriously yet. To say now, wow, we're definitely going up by 500% would be absolute bullshit. You just don't do that because nobody knows for sure. The risk is way, way too high, and I wouldn't tell you that either. Those are just roughly my price targets. You know, I always exit at the golden pocket at the latest with my initial entry amount. That means I'll pull out my investment that I made at the bottom at the golden pocket or at 100% gain, at least for the time being. After that, it doesn't matter at all where the thing goes because we're only in with profits. If the thing does another 10x, awesome. If it drops back below entry, it doesn't matter either because only the profits are left in. That's my strategy. Feel free to share your opinion in the comments below. What do you think of Matic, or rather Polygon? Are you bullish on it? Are you even invested at all? Write it down in the comments below along with your other altcoin requests. Otherwise, that's it from my side. We'll catch up again tomorrow. Until then, ciao ciao. And as always, stay crypto.